Hello, everyone. Today I want to talk about the advantage of doing event photography at some place like Fort Ticonderoga. This would be the same for at a state fair type situation, anywhere where there's a bunch of events going on. And that advantage is just that. There are so many events going on that you get to do different types of photography. Let me give you an explanation of what I mean here. So, Fort Ticonderoga just had Scott's Day on Saturday. And what they do is they celebrate the fact that the Black Watch fought at Fort Ticonderoga. And there's a cairn there built to memorialize all the soldiers who died. So during Scott's Day, they've got the vendors and people selling items that are Scottish. But they did multiple events within that. So, of course, you had Scottish music, and you had bagpipe players, as well as the fife and drum corps from the fort. But in addition to that, there was a procession to the cairn to go honor the dead. So you had a group led by the bagpipers and drummers, followed by the Fort Ticonderoga fife and drum, followed by a procession bringing a wreath to lay at the cairn. During that process, you had all these people behind it walking. So it was a distance to the cairn from the fort, and it allowed you to catch a lot of different photographs from different angles in different lighting situations. We'll get to that in a moment, on the walk to the cairn. Now, the walk to the cairn was along a paved road, so it was easy to walk, and you didn't have to worry too much about tripping over anything. But it is a tree-lined roadway, which means that you've got shadow as well as sunlight. The trick is to get a photograph that looks good when part of it's in shadow and part of it's not. So that was a little bit of an interesting twist doing those kinds of photographs. Following that was the Highland of Dancers of Vermont, who were inside the building back at the fort in the auditorium. So that photography was now, you're taking pictures of dancers inside. So you go from an outside photography scenario where you're talking about shadows and light from the sun coming through the canopy of trees. You've now moved into a completely indoor venue. And now instead of taking pictures of people walking toward you or walking along a path, you now have dancers. And the Highland dancers were very ballet-like in their movements. Following that, you then had music. So now you've got a situation where you're outside in the sun, and the musicians are not moving. They're fixed. So it's easy to get pictures of them because they're not going anywhere. They're just sitting in one spot. Following that was the presentation of the haggis to a Scottish group that was there. So you had another procession, this time much shorter and all in daylight. Following that was a showing of the different styles of military garb and the reasons that they changed their garb for the Highlanders over the years. So you had kind of a fashion show, again, outdoors and in full sunlight. So when you find an event like that, it gives you a great amount of opportunity to go and take pictures of a variety of different event types and event settings at one venue. So it can let you flex and hone your photography skills because of all of the different things that are there in the course of a single day. So if you're looking for a place to hone your skills, a place to possibly photograph things that you've not done before or done frequently before, look for a venue in your area that has something like this, that has multiple different types of events that are going to happen in a day, and then you can spend the day honing your skills. And that's what I got for you guys this week, and I will talk to you all next week.